So a Diddy mental health update. His lawyers don't shut up. They're speaking out about him giving daily updates and other interesting stuff that is resurfacing. Hey guys, it's Rob Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, please do so. It is daily and consistent content on this channel coming to you from Berlin, Germany. And let's get straight into this video without wasting any more time. Diddy's lawyer Mark is coming forth with a mental health update saying that Diddy, now being revealed, could remain behind bars for a year or maybe more as he awaits this trial. But that's not breaking his spirit. It's actually quite the opposite, according to his lawyer. Diddy's attorney Mark appears in this new TMZ documentary and goes on to say that Diddy is actually remaining remarkably positive and isn't letting the indictment weaken his resolve. Instead, Mark says Diddy is so focused on his defense, it's actually giving him a form of strength and confidence that will help him deal with being behind bars for an extended period. Diddy is currently locked up at the MDC in Brooklyn, and his old nemesis Suge is warning Diddy to watch his back around the other inmates. The thing is, Diddy is still in the special housing unit, which keeps him out of the prison's general population, and he currently is on suicide watch despite the fact that he is not suicidal. And Mark, the lawyer, tells us that Diddy has come to terms with the fact that MDC is his new home for now and is living by it. Don't tell me what I did wrong, tell me what I do next, is basically his attitude towards his lawyer, that he doesn't want to really care about what he's done wrong. He really wants to sit there and be more positive and try to find a way out of this. Now, really, that's the only mentality that you're going to have, because if you look at the other side of the coin and realize what you've done and that you might be here forever, you'll end up probably doing something to yourself. So Diddy is apparently positive, remarkably strong spirit. I feel like his lawyer is lying, to be honest with you, and giving damage control, because there are conflicting reports from other inmates saying that he possibly isn't eating, withdrawal symptoms, and the fact that the food is not nice, there's mold and etc. But his lawyer is stating one other picture, which his lawyer needs to do in order to win this fight when it goes to the trials. But he could be in prison for a year, and it makes sense why his bond was denied, because all of these victims are now coming out in the last week with more lawsuits, 50 victims for just one other lawsuit. Then you have one recent one that also included Young Miami. None of these people would have had the confidence. Not one of these people would have had the confidence to discuss this scenario and address it for what it was if Diddy was not behind bars. But this is a mental health update as of today. This is what Mark has said, Diddy's lawyer. Now, a video of Neyo has resurfaced, and I feel like we touched on it, but I don't think we touched on it properly, so we're going to touch on it again, where Neyo is resurfacing, and of course he was having beef with his ex or current partner, and one thing that she was saying is that she was calling him Diddy Jr. for all the freak-off parties that he went to.
About the freak-off, Diddy Jr. Diddy Jr., tell him about the freak-off. He calling the police, y'all. He calling, no, I don't give a, listen. No, you know what you did. Your body slammed me on the floor. Come on, police. Tell him the real you. 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 And why we're here today. Tell him why we're here today. Shut up, boy. Refuse to remove me. Why? Because the commotion. How did the commotion start?
I do believe that Neyo could be one of those people that could go down for the fact that he's been addressed by close partners as Diddy Jr. You are not called Diddy Jr. unless you're copying the same antics as Diddy and you think that you can get away with it. And she literally mentioned all the parties that he was going to. So this video, some of you guys might have seen. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't think we touched on it properly. But I definitely believe that this is somebody that could be going down absolutely 110%, because the video of Neyo was definitely very bizarre. Moving on, Tracy Walder, a former CIA and FBI agent, told 60 Minutes that more charges are going to be on the way for Diddy and his inner circle, and that more people are going to be caught up in this. More charges as well, quite frankly, could be coming against Diddy as they unfold in this investigation. P. Diddy is facing no shorter than life in prison, and I do think that he'll be found guilty. So for former CIA and FBI agent to come out and say with his absolute chest that this man is going to go down for life, he's definitely going to be guilty, and that more charges are coming his way, and that his inner circle are going down, and Neyo's been called a Diddy Jr. Like, this is why these celebrities are quiet, bro, because they're all just worried. They don't know what's going to happen and what's going to go left. And it definitely is sad to see such a state of affairs for these victims. It's glad that Diddy is in bars, but is he going to stay there? Hopefully so, because that's what the victims want. But for former FBI and CIA agents to say this, I don't understand why Diddy is so positive, but I guess that's just what you need to do. Now, Gene Deal did say this, and Daily Mail are reporting on it again, that politicians are also going to be going down as well. And this is what I've been saying, that, you know, we shouldn't just keep the books closed for celebrities that have been often around him, but also people that we don't know, people that we have not seen. Eric Adams just got indicted, the mayor of New York. Executives above him have all been resigning as well, and politicians are probably scrambling who've been doing things with him. Everybody was around Diddy, everybody was friends with this man, everybody wanted to go to his parties. Doesn't mean that everyone's guilty, but it also means that some of them are, and that the majority of them probably knew things that were going down but didn't care because Diddy was that powerful, and that's just how Hollywood ran, is what they thought. So therefore nobody cared about the fact that so many people were being essayed and abused left, right and center. Speaking of that, a video of Bieber has resurfaced, and it's a compilation video, and it's a very sad state of affairs in this video where you are seeing multiple people being intimate or trying to be with him, especially when he was a minor.
I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. What music are you listening to?
My parents never gave me the sex talk. Okay. So why don't you give me the sex talk?
I feel uncomfortable right now.
Oh.
Why do you want to know the sex talk from a 15-year-old boy? That's pretty weird. Oh. Let's talk about the album.
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot.
You have a video of Kathy White, who is putting her mouth all over him when I believe he was a minor. You have a video of James Corden, a presenter, who obviously discussing the fact that how he smells so nice, putting his face into him and etc. Very perverted, knowing that he also was a minor. And then you have Grammy presenters discussing how he should be open about his sex life, and his response was, "Why would you want to hear from me? I'm only 15 years old," which is a very accurate and mature response from somebody who was 15, because it is very shocking. So there are multiple of these clips. Somebody has put it in a compilation, and together you can really see the magnitude of Hollywood and how they exploit so many people. So for this to take place, and it really goes to show you what happened to Bieber, what went down with him, why he doesn't want to speak out, why he was desperate to protect Billie Eilish, why he was crying in interviews, why he's crying in pictures. All of these people and the things that they do is absolutely disgusting to see, but they never are held accountable for their actions, which is why so many of them do it, and which is why so many of them believe that they could easily get away with all of it. So it is remarkably disgusting, especially Kathy White, especially for them to do it in front of so many people. The confidence to get away with it and for nobody to really say anything or think about it is insane, because Bieber was just constantly seen as some kind of, sex icon, especially as a minor. I just don't understand. All of these grown presenters were probably told to do things. I don't know. I just feel like Bieber was ran through, God forbid. Unfortunately, a rude way for me to say it, but I don't mean to be in a rude way. I think you guys get the gist. And I just feel like he doesn't want to deal with the trauma and PTSD. And I can understand that. I get that. Why they don't want to bring it up. Why he doesn't want to say anything. Also, if he could, what if other people who are more powerful than Diddy did things to him and are still roaming free and have all the power? Like, how do you guys not know that? So I just came across this property today, and I saw compilations that I've never seen before, and it's just sad to see. But anyways, let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and give this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Definitely hit that button and subscribe. Send a super thanks if you guys wish to. I would appreciate it. It's just one click. That's all you guys have to do, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.